My wife chose her family over me after they demanded, make her choose us or you. She said, I choose them. After I refused to give them my savings for a crypto investment, I replied, understood. Then I filed for divorce that evening and moved out while she was at their house. When she came home to an empty apartment 3 days later, I, 35 male, was in my own living room when my wife's family decided to ambush me. All of them. Her parents, her brother, her sister, sitting on my couch like they owned the place, waiting for me to get home from work. My wife looked nervous. Babe, everyone wanted to talk to us about something important. About the crypto thing. Had to be. Background real quick. Her brother got into crypto last year. Made some early money, now thinks he's a financial genius. Been pitching this family investment pool for months. Everyone puts in money, he manages it, we all get rich. Her parents bought in. Her sister bought in. Now they wanted me. Problem, I had savings. About $85,000 saved before I even met my wife, kept in my own account. Been building it for years. Maybe buy property someday, start a business, whatever. My safety net. Her brother knew exactly how much I had. My wife told him, her dad started. We wanted to have a family discussion about this investment opportunity. I'm not interested. You haven't even heard the full pitch. Don't need to. I'm not putting my savings into crypto. Her brother leaned forward. Dude, I've made 22% returns this year. This isn't some random gamble. I know what I'm doing. Great, do it with your money. We're trying to build something as a family here. Everyone's in except you. Then everyone else can enjoy the returns. Her mom started crying. Actually crying. This is what family does. We support each other. We build together. I support my wife. We split bills. We manage our household. That's supporting family. Her sister jumped in. But you're hoarding money that could help everyone. That's not what marriage is about. My premarital savings aren't marital property. We keep separate accounts. We agreed to that. Her dad's face got red. So you're saying you don't trust your wife? Don't trust this family? I'm saying I'm not investing in crypto. This went on for over an hour. Every angle. How I was being selfish, how real husbands share everything, how I was insulting them by refusing, how they just wanted me to be part of the family. My wife kept quiet, just watched. Finally, her dad stood up. I think we need to know where your loyalties are. Are you part of this family or not? I'm not giving you my savings. Then you're making a choice. He turned to my wife. Sweetheart, you need to think about what kind of man refuses to help his family. Maybe you need to make a choice too. My wife looked at me, looked at them, back at me. I don't want to have to choose. Her brother, you do though. He's basically saying he's not really part of this family. Her mom, still crying, we just want unity. Why is he making this so difficult? Her dad, tell him, us or him, who do you choose? The room went silent. My wife looked at me. Can't you just do this? For us? For me? No, why not? It's just money. It's my money, I earned it. I'm not gambling it on crypto. She looked at her family. Her mom was crying harder now. Her dad looked disappointed. Her brother was shaking his head. She looked back at me. Then I choose them. Nobody moved. What? I said. I choose my family. They've always been there for me. You're being unreasonable about this. So I choose them. I stood up. Okay? Okay, yeah, okay, you chose, that's clear. Walked to the bedroom. Heard them all talking. My wife saying, wait, I didn't mean. Her mother saying something about me coming to my senses. Closed the door. Sat on the bed. Pulled out my phone. Googled divorce attorneys. Found one with good reviews. Sent an email. Wife chose her family over me when given ultimatum. Need consultation ASAP. Got a response in under an hour. Phone consultation scheduled for that evening. Walked back out. They were all still there. Everyone needs to leave now. Her brother, you don't tell us. My apartment. My name on the lease. Get out. Her dad stood up. You need to calm down and think about this rationally. I am thinking rationally. You gave my wife an ultimatum. She chose you. Congratulations. Now leave. They left. My wife was crying, trying to talk to me. I shut the door. Called the attorney that night. Explained everything. File immediately, she said. Protect your assets. Document everything. And you need to move out before she tries to claim the apartment. Filed the paperwork online that night. Cost me extra for rush processing, but worth it. Spent the next few days packing. My wife was at her parents' house. Kept texting, we need to talk. I love you. Don't do anything stupid. Didn't respond. Moved everything I owned, my furniture, my stuff, everything. Left hers untouched. Took photos of the empty apartment for documentation. Found a month-to-month rental. Not great, but temporary. Left my key on the counter. Left a note with my attorney's info. She came home to an empty apartment. Update 1. The text started immediately. Where are you? Where's all the furniture? What did you do? Call me now. Then voicemails. Screaming, crying, demanding I come back. My attorney said no contact except through lawyers. Blocked her number. She called from her mom's phone. You can't just leave. We're married. Talk to my attorney. Hung up. Blocked that number too. Her brother texted from his phone. Real mature, bro. Your wife is destroyed. Blocked. But here's what I found out later from mutual friends. My wife thought I was bluffing, that I'd cool off and come back, that this was just me being dramatic. She told her family I'd be back in a few days once I got over it. Her brother actually posted on social media about people who choose money over family. Didn't name me, but everyone knew who he meant. Then the divorce papers showed up. Her attorney called mine within hours. From what my attorney told me, they were shocked. Apparently my wife thought I'd moved out to teach her a lesson, not actually file for divorce. Her attorney tried negotiating immediately, said she wanted to work things out, that emotions were high, that we should do counseling. My attorney, my client's wife, told him she chose her family over him. He's taken her at her word. But it got better. During discovery, my attorney got access to text messages between my wife and her family. Turns out they'd been planning the intervention for weeks. My wife had told them exactly how much I had saved. They discussed strategy, how to pressure me, what to say, how to make it seem like a unified family decision. She'd set the whole thing up. My attorney was thrilled. This shows she conspired with them to access your separate property, makes our case much stronger. First settlement offer came in quick. They wanted reconciliation with counseling. If no reconciliation, I'd pay her compensation for lost marital support. She'd keep the apartment. I'd pay her legal fees. My attorney laughed. Not happening. Our counter. No reconciliation, 50-50 split of marital assets only. My premarital savings stay mine. She vacates or takes over the lease herself. Everyone pays their own legal fees. Her attorney called back, said my wife was devastated by how heartless I was being. Too bad. But then things got nasty. Her dad showed up at my work, made it past security somehow, waited for me in the parking lot. We need to talk. No, we don't. You're destroying my daughter over nothing. Just drop this and be a man. Your daughter chose you, her words, her decision. She was emotional. You forced her into that. You gave her the ultimatum, us or him. She chose. I'm just respecting her choice. This is ridiculous. She loves you. You're throwing away your marriage. She threw it away when she said I choose them. He tried to grab my arm. I stepped back. Don't touch me. You ungrateful. I'm done with this conversation. Walked away. He yelled after me about how I'd regret this, how his daughter deserved better, how I was making a huge mistake. Called my attorney. She said document everything. That night, my landlord called. Someone had filed a complaint saying I was subletting illegally and had trashed the place. Met with him. He'd already inspected my unit. There's no damage, nothing wrong. This looks like harassment. It is. I'm going through a divorce. Document this. You might need it. He wrote up a formal incident report. A few days later, my bank called. Someone had tried to access my account. They'd stopped it, but whoever it was had enough personal info to almost get through. Changed all my passwords, added every security feature available. Then her brother posted a long rant on Facebook. Didn't name me directly, but talked about his sister's husband, who abandoned her and stole everything from the apartment and was financially abusing her by hiding money. Comments exploded, people calling me trash, saying I was horrible, demanding to know my side. Didn't respond. My attorney said don't engage, but my brother saw it, called me pissed. What the hell is going on? Told him everything, the whole story. Are you kidding me? They tried to take your money and she chose them? Yep, I'm commenting on that post. Don't, it'll make things worse. Too late, already typing. He posted, interesting story. Shame you left out the part where your family demanded $85,000 for a crypto investment, staged an intervention to pressure him, and forced your sister to choose between them and her husband. She chose you. He filed for divorce. That's the actual story. The post exploded. Her family backtracked, said my brother was lying, said I was manipulating the story. But people started asking questions. If I'd really abandoned her, why file for divorce so fast? Why the family crypto investment? What really happened? Her brother deleted the post, got a message from her sister. You're making this so much worse than it needs to be. Just talk to her. Blocked her. My attorney filed motions, requested immediate possession of the apartment, no contact order except through attorneys, protection from harassment, documentation of the bank breach attempt. Her attorney fought back, said I'd abandoned my wife without warning after a simple disagreement. My attorney presented everything, the text showing months of planning, the intervention, the ultimatum, her choice, her words. Judge granted most of our requests, said the apartment was mine since my name was on the lease and she'd voluntarily left. Ordered no contact, told both sides to stop the harassment. My wife had 2 weeks to get her stuff. Update 2. Moving day was exactly what you'd expect. Showed up with my brother as a witness. My landlord came too, just in case. My wife was there with her entire family. Again, her mom started before I even got to the door. This is cruel. You're throwing her out of her home. Not her home, never was. How can you be so heartless? Ignored her. Stood by the door while they packed, but they took forever. Dragging everything out. Her mom kept crying. Her sister made comments about how cold I'd become. Her brother took pictures documenting everything. My brother whispered, "They're stalling, trying to get you to react." He was right. They wanted me to argue, to engage, to give them something to use. After a few hours, my landlord stepped in. "We gave you 4 hours. You're halfway through time. Need to move faster." They sped up. But then her mom found something. "This is my grandmother's ring. You stole it." "That's my grandmother's ring. From my side. Put it back." I would never put it back. She did. Face bright red. They finally finished. Her dad made one last comment at the door. "Hope you enjoy being alone. You're gonna end up miserable. Better than broke from your crypto scheme." They left. Building management changed my locks immediately. Week later, got a letter from a different attorney. Her dad was suing me for $3,200 in loans he'd given us during the marriage. Called my attorney. "Did he loan you money?" "He gave us $1,500 as a wedding gift. That's it." Perfect. We'll reply that gifts aren't recoverable and there were no loans. But then her divorce attorney filed something new. Claimed I'd hidden marital assets and demanded full financial disclosure. We provided everything. 3 years of statements showing my savings account, all deposits from before marriage, kept completely separate. Her attorney tried arguing that income during marriage was marital property regardless of where it was kept. Judge shut that down. We'd kept separate finances from day one. Split bills proportionally. Never mixed funds. My savings stayed mine. But the dirty tricks kept coming. Got a call from my apartment building. Someone filed a complaint with the housing authority claiming fraud. Building manager was annoyed. "This is the 3rd harassment complaint about you. If this continues, I'll have to start eviction proceedings. It's my ex-wife's family. They're trying to screw with me." Well, it's working. This needs to stop. My attorney filed for a restraining order against the whole family. Evidence: the work confrontation, the bank breach attempt, the housing complaints, her dad's fake lawsuit, her brother's social media posts. Judge granted it. Temporary restraining order against all of them. They had to stay away from my work, my home, everything. But it still didn't end. Her attorney filed another motion. Now my wife claimed she'd been coerced into saying, "I choose them," and was under duress from my controlling behavior. My attorney laughed when she called to tell me, "Do you have anything showing premeditation on their part?" I have texts where she's discussing my savings with her family before the intervention. Bring everything. Found the messages. Her texts to me. "Brother says the crypto pool is amazing. Maybe we should reconsider?" Mom's asking why you won't help family. I feel bad. Can we talk about putting in just half? My attorney also subpoenaed her brother's phone through Discovery. Found the family group chat. My wife's messages. He has $85 saved. I don't know how to convince him. He won't budge. Maybe if you all talk to him at once? Let's do it at our place. He'll have to listen. My attorney filed everything with the court, including a statement from my brother that I'd told him months before about the pressure and had been clear I wasn't interested. Her attorney tried to withdraw the coercion claim. Too late. It was in the record. But then karma hit hard. The crypto platform collapsed. Her brother's amazing opportunity got investigated by financial regulators. Turned out it was basically a Ponzi scheme. Early investors made money from later investors. Then the whole thing froze and shut down. Her family lost everything, about $50,000 combined. Her dad called my phone directly, violating the restraining order. "This is your fault. If you'd invested, we'd have had enough to get out before the crash. You're violating a restraining order. Hanging up now." Reported it immediately. He got a court warning. Mutual friend called me. "Have you heard what's happening with her family? Can't have contact." What? They're falling apart. Her dad and brother are fighting about whose idea the crypto thing was. Her mom's furious they lost her inheritance money. And your wife's caught in the middle of all of it. Not my problem. She's asking about you. If there's any chance, no. The divorce moved forward. Her attorney tried claiming I owed spousal support. My attorney showed we'd split bills fairly. She'd worked part-time by choice, our incomes. Judge said no support. Tried claiming she deserved more marital assets because she'd sacrificed her career. My attorney showed she'd worked part-time before we even met. Judge split everything 50-50. Tried claiming emotional distress damages. Judge told them to stop wasting time. Final settlement, split our joint savings 50-50, about $12,000 total, so $6,000 each. I kept my premarital savings. I kept the apartment, no spousal support either way. Each paid own legal fees, cost me about $8,000 in attorney fees, plus the $6,000 from joint savings. But I kept my $85,000, worth every penny. Update 3. 6 months since everything finalized. Last update, because I'm done with this chapter. Apartment situation worked out better than expected. Once the restraining order was in place, harassment stopped. Building manager felt bad about everything and gave me a rent reduction. Legal stuff is done. Completely over. No more hearings, no more motions, nothing. But the aftermath for her family has been nuclear. Mutual friends keep updating me, even though I don't ask. Her dad's retirement savings were mostly in that crypto thing. He's working again at almost 70 because they're broke. Her mom's inheritance money, the money she was saving for retirement, gone. Her brother lost $20,000 and his girlfriend left him when she found out he'd invested from their joint account without telling her. Her sister lost the least, only $5,000, but apparently hates the brother now. And my ex-wife? Living with her parents. Working full-time for the first time in years because she has to. The family she chose is imploding. And somehow they're blaming her. Her mom told someone at church, if she'd just kept him around, we could have gotten out before it crashed. Her brother posted something vague on social media about family members who don't have your back when it matters. The irony is perfect. But last month, I got a letter. Handwritten. Made it past the mail somehow even though the order expired. 5 pages. All about how she made a mistake. How her family pressured her. How she thought I was being unreasonable but now sees I was right. How the crypto crash destroyed her family. How she wishes she'd chosen differently. How she wants to try again because she never stopped loving me. Ended with her phone number and please call. I read it. Then I shredded it. Not out of anger, I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just done. She made her choice, said the words. I choose them. And yeah, it turned out her family was wrong. The crypto crashed. They lost everything. Now they're turning on her because I'm gone and can't bail them out. But that's not my problem. If I'd given in, I'd be broke too, and they'd probably still want more, because entitled people always want more. My life now is better than expected. Apartment's peaceful, got a dog, great company, zero drama, work's going well, actually got promoted. Better pay, better title. Nothing to do with the divorce, just good timing. Started dating again. Nothing serious yet. But it's nice meeting people who respect boundaries and don't come with families demanding financial investments in crypto schemes. My savings? Still there. Still growing. Waiting for the right opportunity. Maybe property, maybe a business, maybe something else entirely. But it's mine to decide. People keep asking if I regret being cold or harsh. Nope. I didn't need elaborate revenge. Life handled it. Their choices created consequences. They wanted my money, pressured her, made her choose. She chose them. They lost everything anyway. Now she's stuck dealing with broke, angry family members who blame her. That's enough for me. Do I wish things went differently? Maybe with a different wife, different family, different circumstances. But this wife, this family, this situation, zero regrets about walking away. She said I choose them. I said understood, and I meant it. Understood she valued her family's demands over our marriage. Understood I needed to protect myself. Understood some choices can't be undone. We both made choices. We both live with them. Difference is, I'm fine with mine. Last week her dad called my work phone, left a voicemail. I was wrong about you. You were right about the investment. My daughter made a mistake choosing us. If you'd consider reconciling, we'd support it. Deleted it without finishing. Too late. Way too late. You don't get to force someone to choose. Celebrate when they pick you, then try to reverse it when your gamble fails. Doesn't work that way. I'm doing fine. Better apartment, better job, better peace of mind. She's stuck with the family she chose who now resent her for losing me and my money. That's not revenge, that's just consequences. And honestly, it's more than enough. This book is closed. New chapter already started. Time to move on.